Hi, my name is Shu. How can I help you today?
Hi Shu, my name is Maria. Nice to meet you. I smoked for many years and now I'm thinking about quitting, but it's really difficult for me. That's why I came here to get some help from you.
Okay, before we start, do you mind if I share your information with other healthcare provider for the best of your care?
Sure, you can. Yeah.
Okay. You mentioned that you have problem with quitting smoking. Can you tell me more about it?
Well, sure. I smoked for more than 20 years, maybe. My doctor and family have told me to stop smoking, but I just cannot. Last month, I had a second heart attack. It really scared me a lot. So I thought I really need to quit this time, but I cannot do it. I don't know where to begin, and I'm really frustrated.
Okay, I can understand. You feel like you just stuck there, but you begin to concern about your health and seriously thinking about quitting smoking, which is a great start. But you also mentioned that you just can't quit. What make it so difficult for you to quit?
Well, I'm a writer as profession, so I need to smoke. That inspires me when I'm doing my writing. It seems like when I smoke, I get more ideas. It can also reduce my stress. So,
Okay, you said smoking can reduce your stress as well as give you inspiration when you write. But at the same time, you want to quit because you realize it's bad for your health. So, what other problems do you think smoking is causing you besides health problems?
well, my husband always asks me to quit when it's actually affecting our relationship now. It has come to that point. And also, I have two grandchildren living with me, and I'm setting a bad example for them by smoking all the time around them. So most importantly, my smoking affects my family's health too. Finance is also a big problem beside everything else.
Okay, now let's use the cost and benefit analysis form to be clear about your thought. You have talked about that. Uh, if you continue smoke, it can harm your health, also affect your family health. You also worry about it can damage your relationship with your husband. You also talk about you worry you may set a bad example for your grandchildren. Also, money problem is your concern, right? You also talk about the benefit of smoking. You may get inspiration when writing or also reduce your stress. So now let's suppose if you 100% successful in quitting smoking, what would be different?
Well, I think a lot of things will be different, especially I will have a better health and I will not worry about my family health. My husband and I will become close again like before. We will save money for sure. And I also set a good example for my grandchildren.
Okay, so if you quit smoking and changing your behavior, the benefit is that it will increase your health. Also, you don't worry about smoking can affect your family health. Also, it can improve your relationship with your husband. Also, help you save more money, right? So now, let's see this form through our analysis. What do you think right now?
Well, I think I really need to quit smoking, that's for sure.
That means you are ready to quit.
Yes, I am.
So, how ready are you to change at this time from a scale 1 to 10?
I would say a 7.
Why would you say 7 instead of 3?
Well, because I'm more aware of the bad side of smoking, after struggling and self-blame for so many years, I think I'm ready to quit. Especially when my health is getting worse and worse and my family is getting affected by this habit of mine. And besides, I have to reduce from 2 pack of a day to 1 pack a day.
Okay. So, if quit smoking, when do you want to start? And what you want to do to make it happen?
Well, I think I will start from today. I would stop buying cigarettes and refuse it if when my friends offers it to me. If I have the urge to smoke, I think I would just try some other things such as like chewing a gum or drinking a cup of coffee or tea.
That's a very good way to start. If you wish, I can give you more resources.
Sure, I would love to know more about.
Okay. There are a lot of quitting smoking medications, such as a nicotine patch, that you can try. But I suggest you talk to your family doctor first before using them. There are also a lot of local cessation services and programs that can help you. And you also can join a community quit smoking group that can help you to achieve your goal. And this is the resources you can take a look at.
Sure.
Now let's briefly discuss what we have discussed today. We have talked about how smoking affects your health and your family health, as well as your relationship with your husband and your finance problem. We also talk about the benefit of quit smoking and some methods to help you to quit.
Yeah. Thank you.
So let's see what you can achieve when you come to see me next month.
That sounds really helpful with all these resources, Shayon. I will look into it, yes.
Okay, thank you very much for sharing your experience with me. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot for your help.
You're welcome.